Now, here we go now.
Touchdown, Cooper. That was DeMarcus Lawrence.
They can't stop us. Keep hitting him in the mouth. Keep hitting him in the mouth. They can't stop us.
Keeps his feet to the 10. Touchdown, Elliott. Gallup leaping. Touchdown.
Dallas Cowboys Game Night is presented by AT&T. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Miller Lite, the only beer of the Cowboys. And by NFL Game Pass. You'll never miss a game again. Enjoy full access to coaches' film and game replays from Week 1 to the Super Bowl. Subscribe at DallasCowboys.com/Game Pass.
The long, winding road of an unforgettable 2020 season has come to an end as the New York Giants take down the Dallas Cowboys at MetLife Stadium 23-19, and in part dashing the Cowboys' 2020 playoff hopes as the Cowboys needed a win and a Washington loss to get there, but instead they will be going home and their season coming to a close. Welcome in to Cowboys Game Night as we break everything down to you, beginning to end. Kyle Youmans alongside the three-time Super Bowl champion Nate Newton for one final time this season. And Nate, there's a lot of places you can start when it comes to the Cowboys and the Giants, and really what was a microcosm game to describe the 2020 season.
You can go with the catch, no catch once again, where Coach McCarthy can challenge. You can go where Jordan Lewis made a bad move, butting a guy in the head. You can go with Randy Gregory pushing a guy over a pile. There's a lot of places you can go. The bottom line is we didn't get it done today to give ourselves the opportunity to have a playoff chance.
It was an emotional game from the get-go, and certainly one for Mike McCarthy, who was trying to find his way into the postseason after a slow start in 2020, his first year as head coach. Let's go out to MetLife Stadium and hear from Mike following the loss.
Mike, can you just start with your level of frustration or disappointment of the team playing itself in position for this game to mean something or give you a chance and failing to finish it?
I mean, you know, it's been obviously a year of a lot of ups and downs, you know, trials and tribulations, and frankly, in some ways, this game's a bit of a microcosm of our season. But, you know, I felt that the guys, obviously this month of December, have continued to work and put us in position to play for potentially, you know, a playoff berth, you know, after what happens tonight. But yeah, it's disappointing that we didn't come out of here today with the win. You know, there's some struggles during the course of the game, but, you know, our guys fought all the way down to the end. I'm disappointed for him. I think, like all of us to a man, we felt confident coming in here that we'd be able to come out of here today with a victory.
Can you walk us through the decision not to challenge the catch before the last New York field goal?
Yes, I mean the catch. It was, you know, obviously down in our area, and you know, the way the receiver turned to me and the information we just felt it was too close. You know, we felt it was a kind of a bang bang type, you know, situation. And the fact of the matter, we were in a tight game. And the 3 timeouts was obviously of high value there, so we just didn't think there was enough information to overturn it.
Did you consider going for 2 catch since then, Coach, and what do you think?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Have you had a chance to look at that play since, and what do you think now, if so?
No, I just came from the locker room. I just addressed the players, and here I am. I have not seen the play.
Definitely was a frustrating loss for the Cowboys. And like Mike McCarthy said, Nate, he thought they had an opportunity to win in MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, you did. I mean, but we didn't play strong. We played emotional, but we played out of control, and it cost us in certain situations, especially early in the game. Our defense playing soft, the secondary playing soft, and it cost us. It just cost us overall.
And the slow start really to the season, what cost the Cowboys later on. You could say it both ways. It's the same thing that what we saw today in the first half. As the Cowboys fell behind 20-6, they just couldn't have enough time on the clock in order to get back in it. They also couldn't get the run game going as Ezekiel Elliott falls short of 1,000 yards. When we come back, we'll hear from Zeke and his disappointment on the 2020 season right after this.
This segment is brought to you by the Texas Lottery. The Dallas Cowboys scratch ticket from the Texas Lottery is your ticket for a chance to win up to $100,000. Get your Dallas Cowboys scratch ticket today. Must be 18 or older to purchase a ticket. Play responsibly.
Zeke falls 21 yards short of 1,000 yards here in 2020. He had his first touchdown since Week 5, but here's what he had to say following the 23-19 loss to New York.
Zeke, what were the Giants doing that was so frustrating that the Cowboys weren't able to get off in the run game early?
I mean, their D-line they got a lot of good guys up front, and they play really well, and they did a good job at the line of scrimmage.
Was it a quad injury early for you?
Say it again?
Was it a quad injury earlier for you that you had to go out and then come back in for?
Yeah, just kind of dealing with a quad. It just seemed like this year has been super rough. I mean, I think maybe my hammy, that's been bothering me since we played Philly in the first week. Just kind of, my quad maybe was trying to overwork for it, and so I've kind of got a quad strain in practice last week. But, I mean, it's just something I had to work through. By second half, I felt fine.
How would you describe that first half for your offense there? It's like you guys had a lot of trouble just getting going, passing and running.
Yeah, I mean, their defense came out, they played well. Yeah.
What's the emotions like in that locker room? I mean, obviously you had to win and wait for a game tonight. What are the emotions like right now?
Just upset. We're upset that we didn't do what we needed to do to put ourselves in the situation to get in. Just upset with the outcome of this game. Up and down to that last play, the fumble kind of got the emotions going. Looks like we got the ball back, but guess that wasn't true. But just disappointed.
Did you get a chance to see the Pettis catch up on the board at all? Did you think it was a catch?
I saw the Pettis catch. It looked a lot like the one from the playoffs before I got to the Cowboys. I think it was like 2014 maybe, the one that Dez had in Green Bay that they called incomplete. It looked like that one to me, but I think since then they've changed the rule, and so I don't know. I'm not a ref. I don't get to make those calls.
Now, Zeke talked about it right there, and that was the big game-changing moment, was the catch, no catch with Pettis, and whether or not the Cowboys could have challenged it. Mike McCarthy even referenced it earlier, saying that he didn't feel like the game management was off there. But what did you think about the call to not throw the challenge flag?
You have to. I mean, you're in the biggest game of this season where you have fought back from nowhere. You was 3-7 or whatever the record were, and you fought back. You and your team, coach. And now this is the biggest time to call that flag, man, to give us that break, give us that chance. You said yourself, you couldn't see it well. You didn't know. You had 3 timeouts. Coach, make that call.
Now, it was a crazy season for Ezekiel Elliott specifically, but he doesn't have a 1,000-yard season for the first time since 2017. When we come back, we'll hear from Sean Lee in what could have been his final game as a Cowboy.
This segment was brought to you by the Texas Lottery. The Dallas Cowboys scratch ticket from the Texas Lottery is your ticket for a chance to win up to $100,000. Get your Dallas Cowboys scratch ticket today. Must be 18 or older to purchase a ticket. Play responsibly. This segment is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It's been a fantastic 11-year career for Sean Lee here as a Dallas Cowboy. Today might have been his final game. Here's his thoughts after the Cowboys had their 2020 playoff hopes ended by New York.
Sean, can you just start with the emotions of this team? You kind of play your way back into this, give yourself a shot, and then unable to finish it today.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's tough. Proud of how hard we fought down the stretch here. The guys worked the right way. A bunch of great guys that I love playing with that brought it day in and day out. And it's one of those things where you have a lot of hope. You come into this game, you think you can get it done, and yeah, we fell a little short. But I'm still proud of the group and love playing with them.
you guys had the ball there when Gallman fumbled?
I did think, I saw from my view it was an obvious fumble, and then I saw that we came up with the ball. So I guess I didn't understand how long it took to kind of realize what happened. But you'd like to get the ball in that situation, get it back to the offense, and give them another shot to win the game.
Defensively, you certainly got better as the game went along. Just what were some of the issues there early in the first half, and what adjustments were made as you seemed to get better in the second half? Yeah,
we started slow. I mean, they 6 plays, drove down the field, scored a touchdown. I thought we played better in the run game. We started to stop them, and then the 2-minute drive before half, that was tough, letting them score before half. But second half, I was proud of how we responded, played well in the run, made plays, turnovers, had some sacks on the quarterback. But there's no question that we needed to start faster than we did.
What do you think of some of those late penalties after the play, late hits that transpired in the first half for the defense?
Yeah, I thought it was a little lopsided. I thought that they could have done a better job looking at both sides of the ball on that one. To be honest, I thought that our guys need to be able to, no matter what, move on to the next play. But for sure, if you look at it, when it's all on us, you need to look deeper into the play.
The Cowboys force another pair of turnovers in the loss, but they gave up 20 points in the first half. A slow start kind of compounded by just giving up 3 in the second half, Nate. I mean, they figured out a way to make adjustments, but the slow start came back to doom them.
Definitely. When you have the bonehead plays that Jordan Lewis and Randy Gregory had, they're getting them off the field. It's third down. You're getting them. You did the money down, and you let these guys get back on the field. You give them a second chance to go down and they score points, and that hurts you. So they built up enough lead with a good enough defense that the New York Giants have to hold you out.
Now, how much has Sean Lee meant to this defense, not only this year, but really over the entirety of his career?
He's a professional. He's the type of guy that every young guy needs to know when he come into the league. I hope it's a way we can keep him around. So he's booked one-on-one on how to be a professional, how to study, how to take care of your body the best you can, and to do the right things to help your team win.
How much did this defense improve from week 1 to week 17?
From no turnovers to averaging 3 a game, that's pretty tremendous. And I hope they can continue to do that. Donovan Wilson, Gallimore, a whole bunch of young guys came out to play. Our second-round pick got better and better as the year went on. He played well today. Hey, they got a foundation pieces there.
There's questions around this defense heading into the off season. There's also questions around the quarterback position. We'll hear from Andy Dalton in his game after this.
This segment was brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It was the first time in over a month that Andy Dalton did not have multiple touchdown passes. He did throw an interception late in the game, but here's what Andy Dalton had to say following the 23-19 loss in New York.
Hey, Andy, can you just start with the emotions of playing your way back into this and then not being able to finish it off today with this opportunity?
Yeah, we had a lot of fight, and to just give ourselves an opportunity to have this game mean something. And this team's been through a lot, and for us to just have this opportunity, I mean, it shows the fight in this team. We would have liked to have had a different result today. We wish we would have played better. I wish I would have played better, and allowed this team a chance to see what would happen tonight. But doesn't take away from this group and the fight that they have.
Andy, what was the nature of your hand injury? How is it doing now? And Mike McCarthy said you might need stitches. Do you know yet if that's going to be required?
Yeah, I slid on one of the runs and I got stepped on. And so there's a pretty big open gash. And so I got stitches right after the game. And so I'll be fine, though. But I've got some stitches in my hand now.
What was the key to playing through that, and did it affect you much or less so because it wasn't your throwing hand?
No, it was my left hand, so I was fine. Put a glove on it, and that's the only thing you really worry about is just you're being able to grip the ball and taking snaps and all that kind of stuff, and it didn't affect anything.
what were the offensive difficulties you had as a unit in the first half, and what were you able to find in the second half? What was it, going to the tempo game a little bit more that kind of got you some rhythm?
Yeah, I think being up tempo helped us a lot. And so early on, we got behind the chains. For me, I missed a couple throws that I should have made and would allow us to keep the chains moving and get first downs on early downs. And so, I think that was the key. We weren't able to do that. Second half, I think going up tempo helped us a little bit. We got some momentum. We got kept getting positive plays, and we moved the ball a lot better. But at the end, we had our opportunity, and we weren't able to make the play to allow us to win this game.
The 2020 season is going to be remembered for COVID-19, deaths in the family, injuries galore for this Cowboys franchise. But the fight was always there, Nate, and it was there from a backup quarterback like Andy Dalton. It was there from an offensive line that dealt with tons of injuries up front. But today just weren't on the same page.
No. And you told me all before the show started, hey, man, their record, the New York Giants lost to 3 serious teams. We kind of beat some so-so teams. Today, the better team showed up in the New York Giants. They started fast. They finished strong. Leonard Williams, the defensive tackle, did a nice job against our offensive line. And Dalton started a little bit slower. They just could not catch up.
Yeah, the slow start, I think, was something that doomed the Cowboys' offense from the get-go. The offensive line struggled from time to time, and that's going to happen when you have third-string tackles back and forth. But Andy Dalton was able to find a rhythm, just couldn't finish the deal. When we come back, we'll finish the deal. We'll wrap things up here on Cowboys Game Night when we return after this.
Dallas Cowboys Game Night was presented by AT&T, Reliant, an NRG company, and by NFL Game Pass. You'll never miss a game again. Enjoy full access to coaches' film and game replays from Week 1 to the Super Bowl. Subscribe at DallasCowboys.com/Game Pass.
In heartbreaking fashion, the Cowboys fall on the road at MetLife Stadium and see their 2020 campaign come to a close. 23-19 is the final score from New York as the Cowboys fall by 4 in, like I said, just crazy fashion, and it's really kind of with the theme of 2020. Final segment here of Cowboys Game Night from the Star in Frisco. Kyle Youmans alongside Nate Newton. And Nate, as you go into the 2021 offseason, there's a lot to go into with this Dallas Cowboys team, especially on the defensive side of the football.
Definitely. I mean, you're going to get a good draft pick, so we can look forward to that and start haggling over that. But, Gallimore was a nice pick, I think, and he's up and coming. You look at the second-round pick from Bama that we got there, the defensive back, struggled at the beginning, got hurt, came back. He's been playing much better. We found Donovan Wilson, a great striker that he is, and enthusiastic type guy. So we got some pieces there that we can work with and go forward with.
There's a lot of young pieces that the Cowboys could look at, but what's the most excited part about this Cowboys team moving into next year?
That they're young. We're going to get back a lot of players. We're going to be healthy on offensive line. We're going to get our quarterback back. And once they start working together, that is going to be an explosive thing. So we got a lot of pieces to work with.
Coverage is ongoing on DallasCowboys.com throughout the offseason. Be sure to stick with us. Nate Newton will be on Hanging with the Boys in various shows along the way. But I want to take a couple moments to thank everyone that's been a part of this DallasCowboys.com crew all season long. We've got Caden, we've got Matt Kent, Chris Beam in the back, Kevin, Rox, Scott, Aaron, who's back here as well, Alex, Thomas, Tristan, Madison, and of course Jody running the graphics in the back as always. But Nate, it's been a lot of fun this season. I got through all of them this time. Wanted to make sure and have that. But for Nate Newton, I'm Kyle Youmans. Thanks for joining us here on Cowboys Game Night. We'll see you next season.